hold my beer.
A lot of the things that I do report on this channel actually are the facts. I'm Satan, basically. I understand that as a public figure, my job means that I will be criticized, and I am fine with that. Bull crap, okay? I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if everyone talks about me. No. Talk about me. I talk about people all the time. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I do. You can monetize the hell out of me. I don't care. Talk about me. She's a nasty, vile human being that needs to be held accountable.
Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Everything on here is my opinion and only my opinion, and that's all it's ever going to be. I am here for entertainment purposes and only entertainment purposes. I am on YouTube for fun. If I do not entertain you, I am completely sorry, but heck, I just like getting on here and laughing sometimes, and sometimes I just bring you a little bit of information on Miss Kitey's antics. Alright, so I was on Instagram, and I just saw a post or two, and I was like, what in the crud is she talking about? Because we all know that Miss Kitey is not a political channel, right? But she's been doing a little things about politics and left and right and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, you're going to see a bunch of little things posted up, and I'm going to read some to you. But because I get tongue-tied and I say the wrong words and I mispronounce things and stuff like that, I always put the things up here for you to read for yourself, just in case I mess up, which is a lot, okay? That's fair warning, here you go. And yes, he does not like these either, because I went smaller this time, thinking it would be kind of fun. And he said, nope, nope, still doesn't work. So we're gonna try some of these, okay? I'm still got my big ones, and we're just going through the sack on the floor, okay? Because it's just kind of fun that way. All right, so this is the first one. This came off of Instagram, and here we go. All right, to the person who left this disgusting comment. All right, and this actually has the person's name and everything that posted this over on YouTube, right? And this is where I start on this whole little thing here. And this is, like I said, this is perpetual is the word you are thinking of, not perception, whatever it is. But also, this attempt to discredit me won't work, okay? So I was like, all right, well, this obviously came from somewhere, and she's trying to make it something to do with something. Well, I was just clicking around, because y'all know how I like clicking around, and I was like, okay, I'm going to edit one of her videos, right? I just like to do that for fun, and I like to put my little clips in there. So, yes, I'm getting into the more point of this, but let me read something to you that... Oh, stop. First, foremost, if you are triggered by SA... please turn this video off right now. If you are triggered by SH, the S harassment, turn it off. If you have little kids in the room, please turn this off. If details about something like that triggers you, please turn this off. Anything along these lines, please turn this off. Do not pay attention to this. Do not listen to this. Do not nothing. Please, I am asking you to turn this off, because it does not have to do with Janet's little funny things, okay? I'm going to be reading something to you, and it is going to be put across the screen, and I do not want this to bother anybody, okay? So please do that for me, and you can come back to another video if you would like. Just like I said, please understand that. I am going to be putting, like I said, the screenshots up on the screen, so you will see somewhat of the words, but I crossed out a lot of them. And this has to do with Miss Kitey and her experience, all right? So let me just go ahead and forewarn you of this, but I thought it tied in, because she's going to tie this into from her to the Blake Lively case and the Justin Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds. Ryan, because some people don't say I don't say it right, but Ryan Reynolds case, okay? So that's why I'm doing this all in one. All right. So here we go. Hi friends, rarely do I respond to negative comments, but today I want to make something clear. There is a disgusting narrative being pushed by Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds supporters and their digital army of trolls. The narrative is that anyone that does not believe Blake is a misogynist, doesn't understand being a victim of SA and SH, and is part of the alt-right attempting to take down liberal celebrities. I have noticed an influx of abusive comments left on my videos and social media attempting to discredit by reporting and smearing me. I know this is happening to other creators as well. I have spoken to many in the community, including Dave Neal Comedian, Flawsome Talk, and This is Dana Bowling, who have also been getting spammed and harassed in the recent days. Most of us have seen a dramatic change in the tone since Blake Lively hired an ex-CIA agent as her crisis PR team. Today I found this comment in my most recent video. The individual is a public subscriber, and let me tell you why. I'm going to stop right now. The reason why I crossed out that video is because in it she does mention that, she has a story of SA in that video, but she doesn't go into her story. She saved this for this post, okay? All right. The individual is a public subscriber, as noted by their red badge, which, okay, so she did not get to post this on her actual post because she couldn't do that. She waited until she got over to Instagram and make sure she posted the name and everything over on Instagram and indicated the red notch. But that's all that she posted over there. She didn't say it all on YouTube. That was left over. Okay, so once again, the individual is a public subscriber and noted by their red badge. YouTube Creator Studio allows creators to see which commenters are from subscribers and non-subscribers. FYI, many of you here regularly are still not subscribed. Please subscribe if you are watching my videos regularly. It's free and you will get notified when I load new videos. Don't go and subscribe to her. Nuh-uh, you go down there and you hit my button because my button's more important. Y'all know that too, don't you? Okay, the commenter is suggesting that I know all about being a victim of SA and SH because I'm a perceptional one. I'm going to assume this is a typo because perceptual means of, relating to, and involving perception, especially in relation to immediate sensory experience. My guess is that they are suggesting that I am a perpetual victim. All right, let me just stop there. Okay, she's doing this to make fun of this person. That's what she's doing. She is not taking any of this. She's wanting to call them out so that she can get pity from her audience. And that's exactly what she has done in this post. She has gotten pity, saying, I'm so sorry that you have to do this. I'm sorry that this person did this to you. I'm sorry. It's such a shame, blah, 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 blah. Because it's her new commenters is what it is. It's her new audience saying, you shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have to explain yourself, that people shouldn't call you this. That's what this is all about. And this is absolutely ridiculous. In my opinion, in my view, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's continue. As a perpetual victim is someone who always feels like they are being treated unfairly and wrong, and even when there's no evidence to support it. In the video I shared, I was SH at my previous employer where I worked for 13 years. I reported the incident to HR and the individuals were held accountable and disciplined. One of the men were eventually fired due to repeated inappropriate behavior to multiple women. This person is alleging that I constantly claim to be a victim of SA and harassment with no proof. The facts are that I am a victim of SA and harassment. I was a victim in 2007. I was drugged and SA'd by a friend. I went to the police and my perpetrator lied to the police about what happened. When I woke up, I could not walk, had a hard time speaking, and my bedroom was a complete disaster. When I stood up to walk to go to the bathroom, I fell to the floor. Due to being drugged, I had limited memory of the events that occurred that night. I only remember waking once and telling him to stop. He did not stop. I lived by myself and I was unable to drive to the hospital until 5 p.m. the evening of the next day. I did not call police until a day later. He told the police that we were in a relationship or had been dating. We were not dating and had never dated. Because my R kit was done 12 hours after my assault, the nurse stated there were no drugs would be found in my system, but I exhibited the physical signs of being drugged. Many women that report SA and R to police are unfortunately not believed, or their case is not prosecuted because the cases are often he said, she said. Unless there is a violent attack by a stranger or committed by acquaintances, spouses, and significant other is rarely prosecuted. R that involved drugs are even harder to prosecute because the drugs used metabolize quickly and last only a few hours. Once a person wakes up, the drugs is likely to appear on a drug test. The drugs also rarely leave any traces on cups or bottles, so labs rarely can find any evidence. Long story short, and sorry for the trauma dump, but I am a victim of SA. I am also a victim of significant other SA. I was involved in a relationship that was both physically and violent when I was in my 20s. I went through years of therapy after the relationship and the R that occurred in 2007. The point being, I understand what it's like to not be believed. I know what it's like to have people attack and degrade me. Creators on YouTube have gone as far to publish my 2007 R investigation as proof that I lied. The report is redacted. My interview with police is completely redacted. My name is redacted, and many details are not public to protect me as the victim. Urged on by the people posting the R report, my perpetrator attempted to get a restraining order against me a few years ago. His order was denied by the court. In the court filing, my perpetrator lied and stated that I was his ex-girlfriend. He claimed that I fabricated the claims because we woke up. I never dated him. We were never in a relationship, and I saw him one time in 2007. Prior to that, we were high school Spanish partners in my 11th grade year. I had a boyfriend that was not him. We did not date in high school or after. I know what it's like to have people launch smear campaigns and attempt to discredit you. I have been sued by narcissists and have gone through what Justin Baldoni has experienced. She is comparing herself to Justin Baldoni. Do y'all understand this? She is completely comparing herself and her essay to Justin Baldoni. And what she went through is compared to what Justin Baldoni has gone through. Is the way I'm taking this. I don't know if y'all are taking it this way, but that's the way I'm taking it. And I'm just flabbergasted at this moment. Or she's saying that she's the victim just like Justin Baldoni. But either way, this is the way she's putting it out there. Because even in the video itself that she mentions she was essayed, she's talking about a victim like Justin. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that. But yeah, just listening to this, reading this, you come to your own conclusions. Don't believe just what I'm saying. Y'all read the words that I put up there, okay? I'm presently being sued by a cult leader in California, and he obtained an AEO in our case, alleging that I'm a danger to his safety due to my ability to report on the case. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds will rely on trolls like the one below to discredit women and men like me that are standing up for Justin Baldoni. So trolls are going to be the ones that do her in. Trolls, not herself, not what she's done, not her own word. It's going to be trolls. That's what's going to do her in. That's what's going to make her look bad. Not herself. Nope. Miss Kitey's actions are not making her look bad. Y'all remember that. They will leave comments like the ones below to make all of you doubt our credibility. Blake wants the public to believe that the only women that don't believe her are alt-right and misogynist. The truth is that the case is not political and has nothing to do with politics for me. Lady, I have a video that I'm either going to do or it's already up to where you're talking about plenty of politics and you're talking about right wing, left swing. Because the last time you started putting politics into it, you lost subscribers and you lost Instagram. You lost all different kinds of people on your channel because people kept telling you, stay out of politics. Don't mention it, don't do it, don't nothing. Because you kept pushing your views on it. And people said, oh, we know you wanted Trump. And then you put another one out. Oh, no, I didn't vote for Trump. No, I'm on the left. I'm not this, I'm not that. So then other people started attacking you. It's just the way it went. So people told you, leave politics out of it. But here you are mentioning once again. Okay, the truth is that the case is not political and has nothing to do with politics for me. I am not a political channel. I rarely share my political views because they are not relevant to my reporting. I am a Democrat, but my platform welcomes all people, period. Why include what you are if it doesn't matter about politics? Leave it out, leave it null and void. Leave it out, let it go, exit out, don't put it on there. You're putting it on there for a reason. You always have an ulterior motive, always. So hush it up. Don't write it unless you mean it, and you mean it for a reason. Low down dirty. I am a place where anyone can share their point of view as long as it's respectful. You are a place? I thought you were a person. I thought you were a reporter, a journalist, a celebrity. But you're a place? Oh my goodness gracious. Really? I thought you were a person. But now you're a place. Now my channel is a place where people can, voice their opinions. And your channel may be a place where they can put your opinions, but they'll get blocked or they'll get, told off or, they have to have opinions that go on your views. And they have to agree with you. But you want to talk about other people misspeaking and putting the wrong words, right? You want to call other people out for that? Just remember, you are now a place. You are. Just remember that. You will that my followers are all over the political spectrum. You will? Okay. Hold on. I gotta put this in front of me, okay? I'm gonna put this in front of me. You will that my followers are all over the political spectrum. Am I reading that wrong? You will? Is it supposed to be like you will find? Is that what it means? Something like that? Miss KT, you're failing on reporting. You're failing on being a journalist. Now, I'm finding things that you're missing up on. I mess up all the time. All the time. I admit it, though. Oh, wait, you did make me number one journalist, so I'm allowed to mess up. Me. I'm allowed to mess up. I am. Okay, here I go. By framing this as political is another ruse that Blake Lively's team is using to discredit any report unfavorable to her. Be mindful of the narratives being exposed in the mainstream media about this case. PR companies are 100% using media to push agendas. I am covering this case because I know what it's like to not be believed, to be smeared and harassed, and I know what it's like to have powerful people try to malign you because you refuse to do what they wanted you to do. I'll talk about more later, but here's the video link. You can watch the video and comment if you wish. Now, I pointed a few things out for you. You can go watch the video if you want to go watch the video. I don't care. I'll put the video name right down here, but I know most of y'all don't like to give a review. She doesn't go into explanation like she does here. She only barely mentions it. I was just very wowed that once again she brings this to the table, and once again she compares it to something else happening where she can be a victim to whatever's happening on her channel, right? I just wanted to tell y'all once again, here's the story again. Here's her being a victim of the story again. Here's her finding another case to where she can relate again. So this is obviously not something that's going to go away. And obviously, her saying that people pulled our report. So that should tell people that this is not something new. And me, I didn't pull the report because I'm not going to pull the report. But yeah, this just goes right here to tell you she'll use it. In my opinion, she'll use it anytime it's convenient for her and anytime she can pull it out. Because my opinion, I don't see how it fits in. Because from what I understand, Justin, Blake, nor Ryan said the R word. She could have left that out. She could have left most of that out. She really could have. But when you want to put a full story in there about something, you do it for a reason, my opinion. And so I already told you some of my little thoughts about it as I went. But I thought some little parts of it was kind of funny. So I'm going to try to get this out, like I said. And I'm just going to keep trucking right along. But I wanted you to know. So I hope y'all have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year. Whenever you might be watching this and you remember to smile today. Or you make somebody else smile. Because it really can make a difference. Yeah, just so you know, I will record these. And I will edit them. And then sometimes YouTube's like, okay, I'm going to upload this one first. And then they'll say, no, I want to upload this one first. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, I want to edit this one first. And then sometimes I'm like, I want to edit this one first. And then sometimes I'm like, I want to record this one first. And then I'll be like, I'll record this one first. So I get everything out of order. Usually it's my fault. My fault. I take full responsibility. Usually it's my fault. My ADD has me start a video and skip. And then I'll skip again. And then I'll wait till the next day because I don't ever finish the first thing I started on. That's the way it is. So sometimes during the video, you'll see me dressed differently. Besides these, sometimes I lay them by the door and I'm like, okay, I'm going to put those on. Because I get cold very easily. I don't know about y'all. I get cold very, very easily. Even though my house is set on a good temperature, my family can get hot. And I'm like, I'm like cold. No. Thick pajamas on underneath, but I'm still freezing, you know, because I got to sit by the window where it's sometimes cold. But all right, that's enough of me. I'm done talking. So I hope y'all have a good one for me. All right.